I'm gonna be honest about this, the jig and ill will battle, right? I'm not gonna follow the narrative because I see Uncle Ra out there trying to paint the narrative, Will's trying to paint the narrative. But remember, battle rap is opinionated. And to a degree, we all have to vote. And this is what I see in the battle rap community because I saw the same mess unfold with Cassidy when Cassidy first came back. You guys are rushing to the polls like you're the only ones that are going to be judging battles, right? I have to judge Chubby Jig and EOL for myself. See, some of you lot in the battle rap community, you want Jig out of there, you want Cassidy out of there, so you want to control the narrative. I see that, right? And let me tell you, I ordered the battle off a pay-per-view. I watched all the battles, right? I watched EOL and Chubby Jig battle it out, right? First round, EOL was choppy, he was stumbling. When you're choppy and you're stumbling, you lose points automatically. He was flat. Jig's first round, Jig was rapping. He was fluent. He wasn't outstanding, but he was rapping. He was fluent. He was aggressive. He is all up on Will. Even despite the crowd making a lot of noise trying to boo sometimes, he was rapping. He didn't stumble. He was more consistent. Will was stumbling in his first round. Just off of consistency, I learned I'm got Jig winning the first round. Second round, Will was flat as shit. Jig wasn't too sharp, but again, he was rapping, he was fluent. He was more consistent than Ill Will in the first and second round. So don't try to stir the narrative because I have to judge these battles for myself. 15 minutes of fame, Uncle Ra, he doesn't judge battles for me. You don't judge battles for me. No disrespect to 15 minutes of fame or Piper Boy and all them, but you lot are trying to stir a narrative. But what you got to realize is that the pushback is coming now. And when I say the pushback, you can get a balanced perspective on this battle. Because Jig's got another battle coming. He's got another big. And he beat Will 2-1. First and second round. Only because he was more consistent. It's not that he is saying anything crazy. He was more consistent. Ill Will's third round was his most solid round. That was his best round. When he did warm up. But he still wasn't all that. I was expecting better out of both of these artists. So with that being said, Jig 2-1. He needs another opponent. Has got some adjustments to make. But it's just that Ill Will was not as consistent as Jig in the first two rounds. And Jig was rapping and fluent. It's not that he was saying anything crazy, but I'm going to go back and replay and catch some of the stuff that Jig was saying. Not because it was intricate, but he raps at a fast pace. He raps repetitiously. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff I couldn't catch because of the speed that he raps at. But you lot in the battle rap community, you're trying to stir this narrative. The same thing happened with Gourds and Cassidy. You guys ran to the polls. You tried to stir the narrative to make it seem as if Cassidy lost. Now you're trying to run to the polls again and make it seem like Jig lost, when in fact Jig won this battle 2-1. And I can say that comfortably, I can say that with a straight face. There's no way Ill Will won his first two rounds, stumbling, and he was flat. He was stumbling and he was flat. Jig had a better flow and Jig was rapping. He was getting them bars out. His performance wasn't all that. But he done what he had to do to win his first two rounds. And listen to me, I want you guys to listen to this. You want Jig out of there, but Jig's not getting out of there. That's why you guys are rushing to put out this narrative that he lost. When in actuality, he didn't lose. He won 2-1. Call me what you want, say what you want. But I see the plot, I see the plan. A lot of you lot in the battle rap community, you got something against him, and I'm not making up excuses. This is a fact. Because he's confident. He's got that Cassidy style attitude. I'm that nigga, I am battle rap, I am boss. He beat Ill Will. They were both lackluster, right? That battle was easy for me to decide because as soon as Ill Will started stumbling and all that, I said automatically, yeah, he kept on stumbling too much. All these flat spots, like he wanted to choke. So off of consistency alone, Jag beat him. And Jag raps and he flirts. He's got to work on his performance. You see what I'm saying? But he came to rap, and that's what he did. But all he's got to do is make some adjustments, cater to the crowd a little bit more. In the third round, Jag done that. He started looking at the crowd, interacting with the crowd a little bit more. But at the same time, he still got to stick to his game plan and just make some adjustments. That's all it's got to do. I'm happy he got the victory. Nah, had Ill Will rapped in his first 2 rounds like he did in his third round, to me, he would have won that battle. But he didn't. He wasn't as consistent as Jag. So with that being said, Jag 2-1, whether you like it or not. Call me what you want. I have the right to judge battles for myself. You don't control the narrative. Remember that. For me, whoever you think won, you think won. But I'm telling you, Jag won. And when you guys see this blog and this video, I know my comments are going to be blowing up. Because you lot have an agenda. You want to get Jago. You can't get Cassidy out now. You want to try and get Jago. It's not going to work. I'm speaking the truth because he did win that battle. I'm going to say that for straight face. He did win that battle. Right? If you feel differently, go ahead comment because I know you're going to comment anyway. I know you're going to feel some way about it anyway. Jag's here to stay, and who's his next opponent?